Hey folks, welcome to Online Obsession, the demo. I know this is Online Confession. The game is actually Online Obsession. This is just the demo. I know it's going to be released on Steam. I did not see a release date. This game was actually suggested to me, so I really wanted to get into it. The game looked cute and creepy all at the same time, so I'm actually really excited. So, yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into it. As long as my audio doesn't mess up this time. I tried to play another game and for some reason it just kept overlapping, so yeah, that's never a good sign. But we'll see. Hopefully this one will not do the same. So, I did see that this one had like a lot of reading and visual novel type of thing. The painfully familiar buzz of phone notification firmly pulls you out of the sweet warm limbo of sleep. The buzzing sound slashes at your mind like blades, tearing the foggy remnants of your dreams apart. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling for the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Alright, so got some phone notifications. Adi. Without realizing, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply and you drift to sleep once again. Got a mouse? Come on, man, let's just answer the phone. Quickly opening your eyes, you simultaneously grab your phone, now completely awakened by the little piece of Oh, Addie sent you something. I'm gonna say Addie, 'cause my mom. She's asking me to do something. Good winter morning to you, Snowflake. They've just released an official Star Blitz quiz. And, of course, I got strawberry paws. Answer these simple questions and claim in-game rewards. Alright. So is that... Okay. Hi, my name is Kaboom. Let's see what Star Blitz character you're most like in this quick quiz. Who knows, maybe you'll even get me. Teehee. Okay. There'll be a few questions about your appearance and personality. Just answer honestly. Don't worry, no data is stored online. Cool. Let's begin with your name. Let's just go with Des. What are your pronouns? She, her? What is your skin color? I don't know. Maybe this? What is your hair texture? I don't know. What is your hair length? Let's do this one. What color is your hair? Gold. How do you make friends? I'm the first to approach. I thoroughly choose my friends. I wait. I approach people like I want to be kidnapped. What would you do if your crush confessed to you? Ask for a time to think it over. I'd be too smitten to do anything. What kind of party would you throw? Sleepover, a pool party. What superpower would you choose? Ooh, being able to fly. I don't want to travel in time. That seems like I could ruin things very easily. I would want to read minds. What is the one thing you take to a deserted island? A friend, a machete, a boat. If I had to choose between the three, probably a boat, because then I could, like, leave, right? Well, no, it could be like the genie thing where it's like, yeah, you got a boat and it has no fuel. Let's do boat, because that's what I would do. Really? Sorry, the service is overloaded. Please try again later. That's not nice. I want to know who I am. Oh my god, I have a problem. The page isn't responding anymore. Did I just get super unlucky? Probably. The server is overloaded. Oh. What? I guess Star Blitz had more diehard fans than I thought. Weren't you among the first to do the quiz? Wouldn't we also count as diehard fans? No, my results! What if I got strawberry paws? I doubt that. Hey, well, I got strawberry paws. And I don't think we're similar enough to get the same character. Fair enough. What character do you think I got then? I don't know, maybe Zephyr or that frog girl? It's already been a month since she's been released and you still can't remember her name? Huh? What? Have you seen the time, by the way? It's already 12 p.m. Ugh, it's already this late? This Christmas break has really messed up my schedule. Huh. Not that I had any to begin with. True. Earth to Des. Too tired to respond? Go brush your teeth, sleepyhead. Fine, I'm going. Are you my mom? Well, I shall do as my husband says. I already brushed them. Fine, I'm going. Oh, Lord. That's a good girl. What? What now? When did you get the habit of calling me that? Not when my teeth are unbrushed, goodest girl on earth. When did you get in the habit of calling me that? And when did you get in the habit of calling me bro? Bro? Oh, I did call him bro. I think there's a stark difference between good girl and bro, though. I'm just kidding, though. Aww. Ew. Okay. I think you'd absolutely lose trying to defend yourself in court, Des. You're not wrong. Go brush your teeth already. Future $2,000 in fines and 30 days of community service. What the hell is going on? Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get to your feet, and swaying from side to side, you make a beeline to the bathroom. What in the hell is going on? Finally done with your morning routine, you come out of the bathroom. Huh? A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. The culprit is the letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes unceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, your phone buzzes in the pocket of your shorts and, almost dropping it on the way, take it out. We've delivered a package. Okay. You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank of the hallway door notifies you of the mailman's leave. You slowly open the door, first sticking your curly head out to make sure that no one is going to judge your morning look. After confirming that it is indeed empty, you quickly grab the package along with the envelopes and patiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms your best of expectations. Wow, I read that wrong. Adesorn Moore. You glance at the phone in your pocket and smile. Ball Perry 608, his actual name is Adesorn, or how you like to call him, Addy, has been your online friend for the— Oh, okay, that's the other person. Got it. Always there to listen, goof around, or even chill and play video games, he quickly has become your best friend, though you've never actually seen each other. You've met on Starblitz, a new online shooter game, and have quickly grown admiration for him because, well, his name's Strawberry Paws, and he's quite good at playing her. You scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. But at this moment, you're nothing but infinitely grateful for it. You've met such a good guy only thanks to it, after all. You never would have thought that you'd connect with someone whose face you've never seen this well, but Adesorn made it so easy. Lately, though, it seems like your friend has been acting somewhat weird. Well, you say weird, but you can't deny that you're enjoying his recent behavior a bit. It really feels like Adesorn has been hinting at something more than a friendship, and though hesitant because it's just an online friendship, or online relationship, you couldn't help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. It started with occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake, you didn't think much of, and that, in turn, progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could be considered borderline flirting more often than not. A wide smirk creeps upon your face as you think about it. Not only are these advances from his side were unbearably cute, but you always thought he himself was adorable, to say the least. You smile at yourself, appreciating the luck you've been generously given by fate. You put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention to the crumpled envelopes. Okay. One of them is an electricity bill, not sparing it even a bit of your time. Disinterestedly toss it to the side. The other one, though, is just a white envelope with your name and address printed on it, not a sign of the sender's information on any of the sides. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single paper. It's carefully folded into it. Okay. The mayo in your fridge will expire tomorrow. You immediately walk over to the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that, indeed, your 2-month-old half-used mayo would with absolute certainty cause you diarrhea one day, had it not been notified by the ominous note. Ironically, I just bought a new thing of mayo today, so... You give the 8-word letter and you hand another look. This is not the first time you've received one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it saved your clueless self. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago, and while at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, with time you started treating them more like your guardian, or your personal guardian angel. This person has most definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts, and hell, even your bank account and government service accounts were not as secure anymore. Oh, that's changing. I don't know why my brain went, oh, that's a D. Relentlessly changing passwords and looks didn't discourage them in the slightest. You even went to the police with the first couple of letters, but they just brushed you off and said, Stalker. Didn't really do anything besides sending a couple harmless notes. True. However, this time went on, you realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken. You cannot find any cliché hidden cameras or missing items. All you ever got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 or 2 sentences printed on it. The malware you're using is just another malware. The tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. You left your notebook at the university. And these were just a few of the notes that helped you out more than you'd like to admit. Was it someone at your university? A nosy neighbor? A white knight? Honestly, you stopped questioning it months ago. They never did anything to cause you any harm. Maybe the world just has some kind of strangers who just enjoy playing guardian angel. You carefully put the note in the box near your desk, stacking it on top of countless other notes you've been collecting since the first time you received one. Sighing, you turn your attention back to the package, patiently waiting for you on the floor. Almost with a skip in your step, you return to pick it up, and as if a child on Christmas morning, immediately start trying to rip apart the sturdy box with your bare hands. Naturally with no luck. After hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get the contents of the package. What'd I get? Oh. Ooh. Hope you enjoy it, Snowflake. Thanks. Oh, I actually get to, like, unwrap. That's cool. Oh my god! No way, he didn't! What? Sorry. Ada! Zub. I got your package. Thank you so much! It's so cute! It was worth learning how to sew for this. You made that? You made it yourself? And you're setting the standards too high. I'm afraid I won't be able to reach them. Poof. You're already up there. I'm just climbing up to be on the same level as you, Des. You're good at making gifts. You're good at flattering people. Seriously, stop being flawless or I'll start thinking you're an AI chatbot. I doubt AI chatbots can sew. For now, anyways. Seriously, though, thank you so much. Aw. You're welcome. Merry early Christmas, doll. I think I deserve some proof, though. Unlike the usual, you don't even think of arguing and quickly navigate the camera app on your phone. Honestly, with a gift like this, you might as well do something as simple as take a picture for him. Almost tripping on the door frame, you swiftly make your way to the bathroom and impromptu snap a picture of yourself in the mirror, and the only mirror you have in the whole apartment. Here. Aww. Cute. Why not the full face, though? Well, you've never shown me your face, and I already have, so I think it's only fair. Fine. I'll take it. Is that the length you're willing to go to not show me your face? I'll take that as a yes. I hope my package for you comes soon, too. I sent it with your new address, but last time I checked, it was stuck at the post office. How very typical of them. I'm very excited to see it, though. Prepare to witness the horrors of Dez's mind and its atrocities creation. Wahahaha. Can't wait. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on Starblitz, waiting for you. Putting your phone back into your pocket, you walk out of the bathroom admiring the plush in your hands. Aw, someone made that for me. That's awesome. Now that you look closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing. It definitely looks handmade. First off, Des, don't be a bitch. Someone made you a doll. That is awesome. Without thinking, you squeeze it in a gentle hug and smile to yourself. The fact that he made it himself just makes it 10 times better. With a smile on your face, you walk over to your desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. Aww. And it seems big, sitting next to my screen like that. A perfect place for a perfect gift. So, I can go back to bed, What's up with these? Starbullets posters you put up on the walls of your apartment. Of course, most of them are Strawberry Paws, your favorite character. You haven't noticed just how quickly your apartment has turned from an empty gray studio into a pink playground. But honestly, you prefer it this way. Alright, what's this? The only proper shelf you have in your apartment. The top spot is occupied by your prized possession, a limited edition Strawberry Paws figurine. It was released when Starblitz just came out. Unfortunately, you weren't even aware of the game's existence at the time. So, naturally, you had to hunt for it secondhand websites. It cost quite a fortune, but you have no regrets. Okay, my bed? Your bed. It used to be an old white boring bed when you first moved in. Since then, you've tried matching the bed sheets with the primary colors of Starblitz, and you'd say you're pretty proud of yourself for how it turned out. Alright, I guess we're going here then. Do you really want to turn on your computer? Not yet, why? Oh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Can't... Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, let's do this. You plop into in your chair and move the mouse around trying to wake your PC up. Poor thing has not been shut down a single time during the past 4 days of your Christmas break. And, well, you won't grace it such luxury for the next few days either, at least not before you go to your family's place to celebrate the holiday together. Finally, the screen lazily lights up. Please don't make me play a game, I'm not good at games. Excuse me. Oh. Cycle bin, report. I can click on anything. Do you really want to start Starblit? You make me feel really weird. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming that's supposed to be us. My frogs. Alright, blah blah, macaroni and cheese. I don't want to do this. Ah! Welcome back to Berry Cloud. That's weird. Alright, let's get in the game. Please don't make me do things. I'm not good at games. I'm like watching my audio because it's been really wonky the last couple of days, so I just want to make sure I don't like go through all this and then it decides it wants to overwrite itself. Because I'll be so mad. So much reading. A couple of games I have that's happened with. Sour Cream Studios. Okay. Oh no. Okay. That was adorable. Meet a new character in the upcoming 5th season. Can I current? So no one's here? Aww. Ah! Where's Adasorn? Do you want to accept? Yes. Of course I want to start. That's the only reason I'm playing this game right now, right? Yay! Hi! Sorry it took a while to connect. For a sec I thought of playing with Nemo if you didn't join. How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Wait, seriously? Does that mean you've completely moved? And you're in your new apartment now? Yep. Recently, Adasorn decided to move to a bigger city, which was, coincidentally, the same city you lived in. That's not a coincidence. You couldn't be more excited, as if it meant it could now not only be friends online, but in real life too. In the past few days, he was making the last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and have a moving company transport his stuff. But now he is right here, in your city, in person! Why didn't you tell me? Surprise! Wait. How do we need to meet? Before I go see my family for Christmas. So suddenly? I don't know, Des. Addie, come on, this is such a good chance. I'm just not that fun in real life. Like, at all. I know you are. It doesn't matter. Then prove it to me, then. That's pretty much what I would say in real life. Then prove it to me. Do I take it as flirting? Mayhaps. Fine. Don't take it wrong, I want to see you. I really, really do. I'm just not sure you want to see me in real life. I'm just not sure you want to see in real life me. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh? It did? That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days. So should we meet tomorrow? Damn, that's so soon. Better now than never. And I know if I don't convince you now, it will be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is going to be over. And I really want to make it to the top 900 before the break is over. Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well, drum roll, everyone. Alright. Yippee! It's decided then. No takey backsies. You know that I'm a man of my word. Yeah, sure. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. Poof. Okay, boss, I'm ready. Please don't make me fight. I'm not good at this. What? Let's start matching now. Yeah, let's go. I don't even know what's happening. This isn't gonna end well for me, is it? Oh, I don't actually get to play anything? That's not fair. I was so excited and hesitant. Oh. Ice. Might as well get some water in. The biting chill of the air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. It only took a few stops to get to the center, as the studio you live in is not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity of your university. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky, gentle snow nonchalantly falling from above. You and Addie agreed to meet at a local diner, and since he still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you chose evening as the time. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner, while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled up in the sidewalks. I like the look of snow. I don't know if I like dealing with snow consistently. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. Okay, so we're in Minnesota. Awesome. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. All of these things will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in a dark closet. You finally manage to outline the way in your mind, and without standing around in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner, radiating a warm yellow light in the distance. Yeah, I want to go inside. Do they have waffles? Like diner waffles? Because that'd be fantastic. You look at people passing by, struggling not to seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure. You've never seen Addie's face, but he has shown you pictures of himself with the head blurred out before. Though he tried to hide most of his features, the one thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the crowd. This fact is proving to be somewhat useless now, though, as your surroundings are practically drowning in quickly passing red colors. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats, and flashing taillights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. You rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. You step closer to look at it before your breath hitches. Addie! The first thing you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh band-aids sloppily sticking in some places, to evidently try and hide some of them, all to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from a cigarette and his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears. The only thing that could probably compete with the scars is the amount. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery red scenery, Christmas scenery, of the city center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he's not supposed to be here. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and in just for a split second, you lock gazes. You can't quite articulate the feeling the stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable. Feel almost small and insignificant, and all you want to do is get away from this encounter as fast as possible. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic and somehow makes you just want to stand here, and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair! Edisorn! Yay, it's you! It is you! Yay! Oh, you finally recognized me. Took you a minute. You should have said something. Well, of course. I've never seen your face before. Phew, I was getting worried I was looking at a stranger. Should have said something. You don't just stare at people like that without saying anything, you know? Edisorn slightly furrows his eyebrows. Say you who just spent 2 minutes eating me up with your eyes. Hey now, not to mention, I was the one to catch you staring. Not the other way around. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. How could I ever resist? Hey, at least I won the staring contest. Let's do it. Well, how could I ever resist? A handsome stranger was standing so close it was simply impolite to not stare. Clearly taken aback, Edisorn emptily blinks for a moment, before letting out a distinct chuckle. Your comebacks always get me, Des. Say thanks to my vast knowledge I got from playing corny visual novels. Hey! This is hitting close to home. I don't always play corny visual novels. A lot of them are really good. Should I really say thanks? Hey now, my comebacks are pretty good. Thank you very much. That's debatable. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worries start to fade away. And after all, it really is your good old Edisorn. Whatever helps you sleep at night, doofus. Your friend just flashes a grin as he shrugs his shoulders. Edisorn then turns towards the diner and looks it up and down as he takes a long drag of his cigarette. It looks nice. And it looks even nicer inside. Well, you ready to head in then? You bet I am. After exhausting his cigarette and throwing it to the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. So I'm basically trying to make this guy, not hate me. The bright establishment welcomes you with pleasant warmth and appetizing smells coming from within. I'm kinda digging the music. Sighing, you can feel blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is a delight. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not all that crowded inside. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively, even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's the place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone if you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. If Edisorn needed to see just one thing in the city, it would be absolutely certainly this diner. You look around and happily note that your favorite seat near a window have not been taken. Hey, Edisorn, let's sit here. He nods and you both move to the window table. An inept waitress hastily comes towards you with a couple of menus and after plopping down at the table patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Edisorn quickly looks over the menu without much interest and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember him telling you... Wait, you don't even remember telling him about you coming here often. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to him, huh? That's kind of... But never mind that. With a rising feeling the upper hand of the situation, you feel a need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Cheeseburger, pancakes, milkshake. Ooh, pancakes! God, I love pancakes. One thing the diners never fail at are pancakes. You just haven't been to a gas station diner on the way to this city. Fair enough. These ones are so good though. They put honey and stuff in between them. You can choose the toppings and such as well, and they make them extra fluffy here. I want pancakes now. Edison chuckles at your excitement. I trust your judgment, Des. Should we settle with pancakes then? Proud of your vast pancake knowledge, you readily nod with a smile. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, Edison then turns towards you. You look over him again and shuffle in your seat in excitement. You've never really met people you talk to online in real life, and now your very best friend, who you've been eager to meet for so many months, is right here, right in front of your eyes. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. Checking me out, doll? Notice something yet? No, it's nothing. You're so handsome in real life, your scars fit you so well, your hair looks even better in person. I don't really want to talk about your scars, I'm not gonna lie and say, let's just go. You're so handsome in real life. Didn't know you're so handsome in real life. If I knew, I'd do everything to get some pics from you way earlier. As if taken by surprise, Edison blinks with his mouth half open before snapping out of it, the corner of his mouth melting into a smile. You really miss an opportunity to use some cringy pickup line here, Des. Oh no, you're right. Let me redo myself. Did it hurt when you fall from... You know what's on the... If each one of our conversations were cutscenes. Cheesy. This is cheesy. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you're an angel? That certainly checks out the cringy part. Not sure about the pickup one, though. Say it to those pickup line artists who think it's a masterpiece of a line. You get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily sets the dishes in front of you. Oh hey, that was fast. They probably have some of the stuff prepared beforehand, the convenient part of having a small menu. Excuse me. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You both almost simultaneously dig into food, and just as you expect from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. But now you're worried if Edison shares your opinion and trying not to look prying, glance at him. After taking a bite, he briefly closes his eyes before the corner of his mouth spread into a smile, and he reassuringly nods at you. That's actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap, too. I see why you come here so often now. I feel like there's... You know what? I have a bad feeling about you already. It would be simply criminal for me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking that's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. You talk about him, talk about yourself. Talk about him. Let's get to know him. Ask him about the doll. Hey, when did you learn to do it? He raises his eyebrows at your question. Do what? So, that strawberry paws doll you made for me looks so good that if you told me it was professionally made, I'd believe you in a heartbeat. How did you even manage to? Well, it took a lot of DreamTube tutorials and a lot, and I mean a lot, of trial and error. Wait, don't tell me. Did you make those sock dolls to practice? The hell kind of conversation? I almost did. That doesn't sound too convincing. I'll let your imagination do the work. But seriously, thank you again, it means a lot. Anything for you, Snowflake. To your great relief, Edison seems to open up to you, finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get too chatty with your online friend, or, well, not so online anymore, friend. You get so deep into the conversation you lose track of time. It really does feel like you're talking to your best friend that you've known for many years, someone who understands you just from half words. Edison glances at the time on his phone. Oh, it's already past 7:30. Wait, really? I didn't even notice how time went by. God. Am I that entertainable? Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Who even says dope anymore? Not the point. Shall we go soon, then? Yep. Just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. Edison questionably raises his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for my grave, you know. Before it dies in my belly. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles out. How so very considerate of you. I know, I'm so benevolent. Now, Don't get scared. I got my flash on. You point your phone camera at the food and... Did he actually take a picture of my food? You ask for a check and Adisorn, without even asking you, promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelops your body, reminding you that it's the middle of winter, the fact that you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve into the air just seconds later. Behind you, Adisorn lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against the diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful flickering lights coming from across the street catch your attention. You turn around and give Adisorn a plotting smile. Say, Addy, you didn't really have time to explore the city all that much, did you? Not really. What are you getting at? Your lips spreading into a wide grin, you readily turn around and head towards the crosswalk. Follow me. Adisorn's eyebrows raise in confusion before he hesitantly throws his cigarette away and slowly starts following you. Once you make it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with loud chatter of dozens of people. When you finally make it around the building standing in the way, you end up at the edge of a small square. It's a Christmas festival! Harbored by the surrounding apartment buildings, there lies a small, festive market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. Small crowds of warmly dressed people hurriedly stroll around, their happy laughter filling the square. I don't know why my eyes are just not with me right now. As you look around, your eyes unwillingly wander from one corner to another, a myriad of goods set up at the stalls catching your attention one by one. Involuntarily smiling, you take a deep breath, taking in all the pleasant smells coming from you at every corner, or every direction. There we go again. There's a scent of hot chocolate, complemented by hints of fresh citrus, sugary fragrance of warm pastry, and subtle smell of pine reigning in the air. The combination makes you feel warm. With the smile still playing on your lips, you glance at Adisorn standing beside you. His scars almost seem to disappear at the warm light beams on his face, the glimmering of garlands reflecting in his dark eyes. Seemingly at a loss for words, Addy dumbfoundedly blinks at his surroundings before switching his gaze to you. It's very pretty. Wait until you see the summer market, right? I love it. As pretty as you are. I'm just gonna keep flirting with them. Why not? Just as pretty as you are. Adisorn loudly breathes in, clearly surprised by your sudden remark. After just a split second, he lets out an unfeigned chuckle, covering his face with one of his hands. Don't lie, Des. You're the pretty one here. You can't help but giggle at his reaction. They set up this small Christmas market every year here. Some stuff might be super overpriced here, but there are some free things too. I like free. Let's check it out then? I'm trying to not put my mouse in your guys' view. Not hesitating, you turn around and nod in the direction of the nearest line of stalls, wordlessly inviting Adisorn to join you. Before you can even properly make it to the first one, though, a middle-aged lady with a striped apron suddenly pops out of seemingly nowhere, her wrinkled face beaming. You're exclaiming, "Welcome to the fair." She'll quickly shove something into both of yours and Adisorn's hands before hastily scurrying off to greet the newcomers behind you. You look down at your hands to see a warm, steaming paper cup full of cocoa? Puzzled, you exchange glances with Addy before we both burst into laughter, taken off by the sudden encounter. Still giggling to yourself, you start walking along the stalls, slowly drinking cocoa that's maybe a bit too sweet for your taste from the paper cup at the same time. As you do, you can't help but point at different items showcased on the tables, excitedly tugging Addy's sleeve to get his attention to show them to him as well. You somehow always find something witty to say about every one of them, making you laugh each time. Suddenly, Adisorn stops in his tracks. Oh hey, am I blind or is that game Starblitz themed? Huh? Where? He chuckles at your excitement as he points to the stall behind you. Almost tripping, you quickly turn around, rapidly scanning the stalls with your eyes. Indeed, you see a pile of pink cards scattered around the table, the famous Starblitz logo printed on the back of each one of them. Oh my god, Addy, we have to play this one. The person in charge of the stall notices you and Adisor and comes closer, nodding in the direction of the table. They explain that it's a promotional stall for Starblitz, and you can get a free keychain if you win. As you look over the prizes humbly placed at the edge of the table, a thought occurs to you. Addy has already paid for you at the diner, and his gift for you came in first, too. Why not win something for him? Don't put that pressure on me. That's the least you could do to repay his stubborn self at this point. Can't we just buy him like you guys see this cute little teddy back here with the little chef hat and the little apron? We can't just, like, buy it? You eagerly nod at the offer, and the person in charge immediately starts assembling the cards. Oh, you're gonna play, Des? Not just play, I'm gonna win. Please don't. Adisorn's lips curl in a grin. Show them what you got, Snowflake. Do I have to oh, wait. Oh no. Oh no, it's a memory game. My memory's awful. Alright, greetings. My name is Cinderella. Welcome to the memory game. Before playing, please go through this quick tutorial. I will be your guide and help you along. In this game, you will be given a certain amount of cards that you have to find a match for. To turn a card, simply click on it and then find its match. Once you do, both cards will disappear. To win a prize, you need to complete 3 rounds. Each time will be more difficult than the last. Make sure you don't run out of time, and good luck. Oh no. I have to do this in silence. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh man, I might have to, I don't want to skip this thing, but oh lord, I suck at these kind of things. Okay. No. Nope. 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 Yep. Yep. Wait. Don't judge me, guys. Okay. I'm so focused. I want to win this damn keychain. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh man, okay. I lost that last one. I'm embarrassed. Oh, darn it, I lost. Adisor puts his hands on your shoulder and softly rubs it in a comforting manner. Well, next time then. You squeeze your lips in rising disappointment, but nod at him in gratitude. Next time for sure. You continue walking around the market, each stall you pass leaving you with an overwhelming amount of free cookie and candy that at some point you have to shove into your pockets for being unable to eat at all of it. Not to mention that Adisor casually gives you all of his sweets, too. Suddenly, Adisorn's attention gets caught by something behind you. His smile transforms into a playful grin. I think I need to get one more Christmas present for you. What do you mean? He doesn't answer, instead slowly making his way to whatever it is behind you. Finally, you turn around. It turns out to be a stall selling all kinds of merchandise, ranging from cheap Christmas ornaments to badly printed anime bags. It's mostly surrounded by kids looking through boxes with pins, stickers, and other trinkets. I actually love enamel pins, and I do collect those. For a second, you feel an urge to join them, desperately wanting to multiply your Starblitz pin collection, but quickly remember that now is not the place and time. Adisor stops right next to the array of different hairbands, and then turns to you with the same playful glint in his eyes, something you're already getting happily used to. Let me guess, you want me to wear one? Bingo. Then I'll also get one for you. Adisor looks almost astonished as you say that. Huh? All fair and square, am I right? But I didn't do anything. You paid for dinner. Anasorn quirks an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with this exchange. Okay, I have an idea. RPS. Huh? Reactor protective system? Rock, paper, scissors, silly. I win. I pick a headband for you. You win. You pick one for me. He breathes out, clearly defeated by your mischievous smile. Alright, bring it on, doll. You and Anasorn step off to the side and align your right hands in preparation. I think on this one it's probably best I lose to him. Ooh, rock. Okay. Scissors. Okay. Rock. Paper. Dang, I thought he was always just picking rock. Scissors. Okay, rock. Ooh, we beat him. I don't think I'm supposed to beat him. Seems like you lost us. No way. You know what they say. Never start a fight you cannot win. Well, if we rematch... Nuh-uh. It was all or nothing. You don't even get to say another word before Anasorn walks over to the vendor of the stall, a smile still curling his lips. Because I feel like if I would have won that one, not like I wasn't trying, but I'm just saying, I think if I would have won, that probably would have, like, hurt his feelings. Lips that are so mercilessly cracked by winter frost. You breathe out as you stand in the corner, patiently waiting for him to return. Oh lord. When he finally does, his hands are occupied by a small paper bag that he raises for you to see. Oof. Are you ready? You open your mouth to respond, but Anasorn is faster. He gently puts the hairband onto your head, then steps back to admire his work. You raise your hands to carefully feel the hairband when you realize that... Wait, are these dog ears? Addie, did you seriously? Yep, you're a dog now, Des. Or should I call you a puppy? Ain't no way. Am I afraid this dog's a hound, not a puppy? Sure. Good puppy. I'm seriously going to start barking at you. That will only serve as further proof. You and Anasorn joke about for a bit before continuing your stroll through the market. You can't help but admit that he's much better at teasing you than you are at teasing him. I like that my character actually has the dog ears. That's fun. You lose track of time and Addie's company is a bit too much. Enjoying Addie's company a bit too much, and before you know it, you realize the amount of people around you is significantly smaller compared to when you came here, and some vendors already started closing their stalls. When you stop near a trash can for Anasorn to smoke, you check your phone to see the time, and with rising disappointment, turn to him. It's already getting late. Should we wrap up for today? He pauses for a second to take a long drag of his cigarette, looking you up and down as he does. Yeah, I suppose. You take off your hairband and carefully put it in your backpack. I had a backpack this whole time? Aw, I thought I could snatch a pic of you in it. I thought you weren't a photo guy. Well, I can always make exceptions. You shrug your shoulders as you chuckle. All of a sudden, the reality sets in. You really are standing in front of him. Though he is, or was just your online friend, you've dreamt of this moment for literal months. You'll admit it, you were pretty worried about meeting him in person. But nothing would have been able to convince you that it would go this well. You place hands on your hips, not even trying to hide your excitement anymore. Today was super nice. I'm so happy we met, Anasorn. To be honest, I was constantly wondering what you'd be like in real life, and I'm glad you're still the same good old Addie I know. Anasorn breathes out a smile and a shrug. Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. Not a bit. And just have to meet again once I come back from visiting my family. For sure. See you next time then? Of course. Preparing to leave, you zip up your jacket and give Anasorn one last smile. He returns it with one of his own. A smile full of already familiar warmth. Walking away, you watch Addie over your shoulder as he waves you goodbye. His silhouette is slowly engulfed by the endless snowflakes that dance through the air, swirling around his ever-fading figure. Before Adisorn completely vanishes from sight, you teasingly stick your tongue out at him, then quickly turn to face the snow-covered sidewalk in front of you. With a skip in your step, you cheerily turn to walk the familiar route through the narrow back alley that you usually use as a shortcut to the bus stop. After glancing at your phone, you make sure that you still have plenty of time until the next bus arrives, and hurriedly slow down, enjoying the chilly winter evening. The back alley blacks out the lights coming from the main street, which allows you to fully witness the subtle beauty of snow falling from the pitch-black sky. You slowly stop and face the above, trying to focus your eyes on each individual snowflake, but ultimately failing as they hurry to land and be part of the massive piles of snow on the ground. One of the larger lands on your feet and immediately melts into a drop of water that then hastily rolls down your cheek, as if realizing it ended up in the wrong place. You smile at yourself, remembering how Adisorn loves to teasingly call you, despite all your protesting. Snowflake. Huh? I heard that too. Hey, buddy. You look down only to see a white cat expectantly looking at you with its obscured wide eyes, its fur surprisingly clean despite the weather, only a few visible snowflakes sticking to the animal's white sides. What are you doing here, little guy? Did you get lost? The cat waves its tail from side to side, still intently looking at your face with an eerie sense of purpose. It's so cute, though. You feel a sudden urge to pet it. Do you want to pet it? Hell yeah, I want to pet that cat. Why wouldn't I want to pet that cat? Don't give me options in games to pet animals. You reach down to gently pet the cat as it slowly stretches its head towards your hand and softly rubs itself against it. Maybe this cat really is lost. Its fur is in fairly good state, not to mention that it doesn't look underfed either. Maybe you should take it home and see if it can find its owners. What do you think, little one? Would you mind staying with me for a bit? You give the cat a soft smile. There's someone I know you would definitely like to meet you. Whoa! Huh? The hell? That's not good. Someone beat me in the back of the head. I cherish tenderly the promise of my love. Deep down inside my tangled, rotting veins. My bones start breathing every time you laugh. Those eyes of yours wake up my tired remains that densely cover my pulsing, bruised skin, and ache each time I hear your fragile voice. My head gets full of things that I don't mean. I really wish I had at least one choice. Is this my stalker? Let's return to the main menu. Alright, so that was Online Obsession, the demo. Excuse me. First off, apologies for my lack of just English today. I hope I didn't, ruin the experience for you guys. Secondly, I think Adisorn's my stalker. The one thing that caught my attention was when I said, I've never told him about this diner and all that, and he seemed to, know my patterns. Yeah, I think Adisorn's my stalker. I played enough of these games to know that this isn't gonna end well, but... So that was the demo. Like I said, I'll keep an eye out for when it pops up on Steam. I'll check... Right after I get done editing this video, I will definitely go and check and make sure when that game comes up and put that on my calendar. I do actually have a small calendar of demos that have told when they're coming out. Because I think there's Mushroom Oasis, which I think it's funny that I still remember that game. That is still a demo, and I feel like I played that it's almost been a year since I've played that game? Maybe? I don't know. Feels like it's been a while, but yeah. I had fun with this one. Thank you so much for suggesting this game. That was such a hoot. I'm excited to actually now play the entire thing because it's just so creepy and just... where was this? Not available in the demo version. Okay, so I'm assuming when we get to play the actual, there's just going to be a ton of, I wonder if there's going to be like one or two, or not one, but like 2 or 3 endings. Any achievements? Nope. Credits. Oh my god, that's so fun. But I won't keep you guys here any longer because I think this is almost running up to an hour. Thank you so much for suggesting this game. You know who you are. I appreciate that so much. Like I said, I don't always throw people's names out there. Unless you tell me you're totally cool with it. But yeah, I had such a blast with this game. It was fun, it was cute, and a little bit of terror towards the end of just like, yeah, something's not right. Like I said, I believe that Addy is definitely my stalker. I think he's the one sending me all the mail. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that plays out. It would be really interesting if he wasn't. And I'm saying that with all honesty. It would be so interesting if he was not my stalker. But phew, this is gonna be a good one. So thank you very much. I appreciate this one. If you are new, if you are a returning sub to my channel, thank you so much for your support. It really means everything to me, guys. And just like this one, I love hearing game suggestions. Leave them in the comments. I read all of my comments. If I have anything to contribute to you, I will respond to comments. But if you have any game suggestions, I am open to all of them as much as I can. I try to make sure they're like not gonna get me kicked off YouTube. Let's put it that way. And some games like I have difficulty with as far as like my PC just won't run them or they crash. That's my thing. I will do updates as time goes on. So yeah, thank you so much for your support. It really means everything to me. And if you are new to my channel and you've made it this far, well, welcome. It's been a pleasure to have you here. I hope you will take a chance and subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you come back. And I would really appreciate your support of my channel and my little community here on YouTube. And as always, guys, please take care of yourselves. Know I love you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.